Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And what we have for you tonight is live Champions League group stage Matchday 1 action. It's Porto taking on Liverpool.
Yes, cheers, Derek. Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs. If they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
Here's the starting 11 for Porto.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
So the starting lineup for Liverpool. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Joel Matip plays alongside Virgil van Dijk in central defence. Mohamed Salah plays with Sadio Mane out wide. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage match day 1 underway. It is a decent looking attack here. Through ball attempted, but completely overhit. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Henderson. It's with Fabinho. Using his body to good effect. Marcano. And on the ball, Sergio Oliveira. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
Well, he's given us away. And the referee says play on, advantage Liverpool. And Mohamed Salah now. And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. Well, Mo Salah knows how to light up any game, I think it's fair to say, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
Jesus Corona. Otavio. And a throw-in forthcoming. Jesus Corona. Well, he keeps going. Oliveira. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
That's very effective, good high pressing. And there to intervene. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Martinez. Failed to keep hold of it. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Could play it in. Cuts it back. Jota. It did look on for them, but not to be. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. To jump in front. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
And a short corner here. And it's Salah with the cross. Well, far from the ideal header. And the goalkeeper had it all the way. Tony Martinez. Porto have given us away. Otavio. Now with Uribe. A bit sloppy in possession. Milner. Henderson. And they find a gap in the defence. Andrew Robertson. It is advantage Liverpool here. And he's in an offside position. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Fabinho. Here's Milner. Diogo Jota. Henderson has it. Moving the ball effectively, looking for the right moment. And a chance to whip it in here. Top-class defending. And they could face difficulties here. He's very adept at... He's got to score! And it was a great chance for 1-0.
Well, that should have been the opener, shouldn't it? What a chance that was.
They've won back possession. Salah. And this is Diogo Jota now. This is Salah. Diogo Jota. Excellent defending. Martinez. Good movement. Still passing it around with authority. Well, that's the end of that move for now. This is Jones. Salah. Delightful pass. Jota. Now the attack fizzled out. No problems grabbing hold of that one. A Liverpool free kick coming up. Not messing around with that clearance. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Sergio Oliveira. Can they forge ahead? Still not clear. Well, threat over for now. No luck for Sadio Mane. Fabinho. Henderson. Salah. Not to be this time. And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. He's given the ball away here, Salah. Karami. Jesus Corona. Wonderful tackle. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. And Mohamed Salah now. And Salah always has the sizzle. His goal.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Martinez. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Crossing opportunity. And fine work from Liverpool to win the ball back. Could be threatening. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Fabinho. Salah. And he read it well. Well, nearing the break here, and Liverpool hold the edge. Stuart, how about your assessment of what you've seen from them in this first 45?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Salah. And this is Diogo Jota now. I must say, this looks promising. Oh, what an opportunity! And how about that for a save? Playing it in. Well, it has come to nothing. Good pressure to win the ball back. Jones has it. Henderson. Jota. And space to cross it. Very comfortable when in possession. Jota. Salah. And possession given away. Milner. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. This is Jones. Jota. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Now can they counter clinically? And unable to keep possession. Andrew Robertson. Henderson. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. Well, he's been ruled offside. Take it away. Tremendous ball played through. Mane. Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
The referee has let the advantage accrue to Liverpool. Jota. He could pick out a teammate. Mane. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. And the referee will go back now to the earlier incident. Yellow card it is. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Henderson. Well, not on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Diogo Jota. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. And this is Diogo Jota now. Good looking sequence. Oliveira. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Jota, and crossing towards the far post. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Uribe. Jesus Corona. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, no wonder the focus is on Mohamed Salah, because that was a terrific first half display. Stuart, I know you enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, he's had a good first half, hasn't he? Looked lively, created plenty of chances and rewarded for his industry with that key goal. Hopefully he can keep that momentum going into the second half now.
It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1 underway. And on the ball, Sergio Oliveira. So we have an early booking here to report. And he keeps going. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
To jump in front. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Got to score! And it was a great chance for 1-0.
Well, that should have been the opener, shouldn't it? What a chance that was.
And Salah always has the sizzle. His goal. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. I must say, this looks promising. And how about that for a save? Mane. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with Jota. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Effective challenge. Mane. And this is Diogo Jota now. Well, they couldn't keep it. Fabio Cardoso. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Mane. And room now out on the flank. Diogo Jota. Salah. And very deftly cut out. Ottavio. Delightful pass. And the danger is averted. Henderson. Sadio Mane now. Excellent vision. Well, not to be. He had moved into an illegal position.
Well, it's great that he wants to run in behind, but he has to get the timing right.
And the referee says play on, advantage Liverpool. Salah. Mane. And the referee spotted the foul but has played advantage. Well, great read there to intercept. And a throw-in forthcoming. Fabinho. Diogo Jota. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Able to skip past his man. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Matip. It's with Fabinho. Milner. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Mane. Here's Salah. Opportunity it is. Well, flinging himself at it. Corner kick played in. Jota. Here's Fabinho. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Wonderful challenge, but the chance is still on. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Oh, a nice looking pass. And they know they need to stop him. Well, good hands there from the keeper.
Well, they've created very little in the game so far. Unless they can show more guile in that top third of the field, this is going to be a really disappointing day for them. They need to improve, and quickly.
Just not looking confident in possession. Sergio Oliveira. Well, they've given him too much space. Could cross it in here. Martinez. And an astute piece of defending. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. And using his strength to shield the ball. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Van Dijk with it. Matip. Virgil van Dijk. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. Diogo Jota. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Oxlade-Chamberlain. That is a tackle and a half. This might be ideal for the counter. In the right place to cut out the pass. Salah. Patient build-up at the moment. Oh, but they've lost it now. Otavio. Martinez. And showing fine vision. That is really alert defending, just when the situation looked dangerous. Salah. Jones has it. There to win it back. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, the ball lost here. Matip. Andrew Robertson. And this is Diogo Jota now. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, a good tackle. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well read to ease the pressure. And since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Well, the referee took note of the earlier incident and now issues the yellow card. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Jesus Corona. Well, no stopping him. Now a decent position. And a goal kick given. Virgil van Dijk. Andrew Robertson. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Mane, not quite accurate enough. Oh, a lovely ball. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that? Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Let's see about the delivery. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Mane. Diogo Jota. Salah. Keita. An unforced error, you've got to say. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Strong play here, and it's still on for him. Jota. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Taremi. Intercepting it intelligently. Really effective shielding under pressure. And the body in the way, shielding the ball superbly. And Mohamed Salah now. Keita. Liverpool have given it away. Fabinho. Ball lost by Liverpool. Mane. Firing it in. Well, Liverpool can get ready for the set-piece routine, hoping to increase their lead. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, no end product. The high press was very much on. Oh, he's lost possession. He's got the right idea with that pass. Oh, that might have sealed it for them.
Well, he has to make the keeper work there. That's a bad miss. Well, I think the fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration and get an equaliser?
Milner. Matip now. Virgil van Dijk. Fabinho now. Naby Keita. Roberto Firmino. Good tackle. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Well, approaching full-time, Liverpool. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. An accurate free kick, but a fine save. Roberto Firmino. Here's Robertson. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Liverpool have given it away.
Well, the fans are driving their team on here, but can they respond with a goal? Time is running out.
And a fine cross. Oh, how on earth has he missed that? What a glorious opportunity.
Well, the flag's gone up and he was offside, but he didn't know that when he took his shot.
Andrew Robertson. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. I must say, this looks promising. In position here to protect the ball. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
Plays it short. Liverpool have given it away. Oxlade-Chamberlain firing it towards goal. Well, it turned out to be fairly routine for the keeper in the end. Firmino. Fabinho. And intercepted it. Milner. And using his strength to shield the ball. Mateus Uribe. And on the attack, hunting for... Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Has the strength to hang on to it. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Chance to play it in. Fabinho. And he saw the situation developing. And the flag has gone up, offside. Porto have given us away. Uribe. Wasted possession again. And now, passing it through. A disappointing end to the move. He's protecting it effectively. Determined defending. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. And that will be all for this game. Well, they had visions of starting with a victory, but the visitors have gone down on match day one.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed. It's an uphill battle if you don't get anything from your opening game. It really comes down to how they bounce back now. Vital we see a better performance next time out.
So, positivity envelops Mo Salah. Not for the first time either. Your verdict?
Yeah, he gave those defenders a difficult time. He got the all-important goal and created plenty of chances too. He certainly deserves the plaudits for his efforts today.
Well, he keeps going. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
To jump in front. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
He's got to score. And it was a great chance for 1-0.
Well, that should have been the opener, shouldn't it? What a chance that was.
And Salah always has the sizzle, his goal. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt, a long way wide. I must say, this looks promising. And how about that for a save? Shakhtar. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Well, flinging himself at it. Terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that? Well, can they draw level here? The crowd...
Let's see about the delivery. they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. And it's still on for him. Jota. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.